I went to the provost that hired me and said, sir, it's crazy in here. May I have your permission to leave? He said, you don't have my permission to leave. Don't you think I could have just turned my 2-week resignation in and left? But just because it's hell don't mean I got to treat it like it's hell. I got to go back. She didn't hire me, so I don't have a right to leave because she don't want me there. She didn't hire me in the first place. So honor and dignity, I went to the person that hired me and said, I can't take this kind of stuff. He said, but the students need you. And don't you know this is what they want? They want you to be gone. If you want to quit, then you can quit. But I'm going to give you an office up the street. Still in the same department, but we're going to put you at the end. You ain't got to see her every day. And I'm going to give you a couple dollars to get you some what do they call it? Grad assistant, CJ. Candy, we're going to get you a couple people that you can work with. And we had the students in there, we was doing our thing, and she kept turning it up. And 365 days later, I went to the provost. I said, sir, you told me to come back 365 days later to give you a report. May I have your permission to leave, please? He said, you're free to go. And I left Michigan State University with the permission of the person that hired me. And a couple weeks later, the YouTube, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, blew up. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Listen to me very closely. Listen to me. You better hear me. You better hear me closely. We put it up on YouTube a long time ago, and we never put it. First and foremost, Ken Nelson, who taped it, he only did it because he needed B-roll for his thesis. We didn't know about no videos. It was the only video we had ever done that we mic'd up. We never mic'd up for any videos. Ken did it, and I asked Ken, how did the presentation go? He said, I never used it. I said, Ken, where is it? He said, I got it. We said, okay. Our boy Chris Powell took it, put some music to it, and we only put it up because the VHS and the cassette, like you couldn't, so we put it on YouTube to store it, so when we wanted to show students, we could just push a button and they could see it. But because I valued the job, that was a living hell. Because I value, and that was the darkest point in my life. As CJ, that was the darkest point. I used to come to work with the lights off. I only turned them up when the student came in. As soon as they left, I turned the lights off. Fergie got me through it. The artist Fergie got me through it. Which song? Somebody got to help me because it was so long ago. Big Girls Don't Cry. Yeah, that's it. Can you see if you can find that one for me? Big Girls Don't Cry. I listen to it every day, all day. Every day, all day. That's all I listen to. I know you thought I was going to say Kirk Franklin. Stop. What the people say? Stop. What your mama say? Stop. What your granny say? I wasn't on no Kirk Franklin. I'm from Detroit. I wasn't on the Clark sisters. Fergie got me through it. And I believe Fergie got me through it because Fergie was on heroin or meth, and she got over it. And so I felt the spirit of Fergie saying, you're going to get through this. I felt it. And immediately after we left, it's over. God said, I saw how you valued the job when you didn't really want to be there. I saw how you valued it. I saw how you valued my kids. I saw how you valued my babies. I saw how you put them first because you were faithful over few. I'm about to get a world to you now. I saw you. You was faithful. You was faithful. So now when you go on YouTube and say, I'm coming to Atlanta, however many seats there are, they're going to all be taken, son. I see you've been faithful over few. And because you didn't like homegirl after the third year, you left her and you went to the next one. And that one didn't work. 2 years later, you went and got you another woman. It's like a pair of J's. You on your 23rd. Number 23. You on 23 now. And you wonder why you can't get in healthy, because when you don't value something, it affects the way you deal with it. And I still valued that job even though I hated the job. And right after we left, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, it blew up multiple times. And the dude that blew it up, Giovanni, my boy Giovanni, he used it to get in the NFL and somebody stole it. They stole it and put it up online without his permission. And that one blew up. I should have took my shirt off when I did it. It probably wouldn't have got no hits. Giovanni on the beach like, bah. He looked like he had about 2% body fat at the time. Muscles everywhere, he tatted. When you want to succeed. I was like, I want to know the algorithms on this one. If 400 million people watch it, probably 355 females watch this one right here. My man chest out, he doing his thing. I was just in the background. There's a guru. And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach. People got to the end of the video and was like, oh, and who was the dude that did? Who was the voice? Yeah, the voice guy, who was that? People started looking it up, and I blew up because the dude took off his shirt to get in the NFL, and he never made it to the NFL. God, but God. And so because you wondering why you praying and not being answered, your prayers have been answered. What you valued is what you getting. I'm gonna need you to be real. Some of the stuff's gonna hurt today, but it's okay. One of the things I'm starting to realize is there's a small group of people that's really living the American dream. So they're selling you some good information. They're not showing you how to execute on those. All I'm saying is, as we move forward, we can't help certain things, but we're not gonna sabotage ourselves. I'm gonna show you why they execute and why you don't. But more of us could be living whatever life we want. But what they didn't show you is how you were supposed to do that. What I want y'all to start doing for me is having dreams and then give me a couple nightmares to go with the dreams. For real, I just want you to make up in your mind like this could happen. Not because I want you to be spooked out, but I don't want you to get hit and you like, I didn't prepare for that.